Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. Okay, a couple of things going on here. For one, I have an audience. For two, CoverGirl needs to rebrand this lipstick like permanent. Forget long lasting. It's permanent. You put it on and your lips are that shade for the rest of your life. You can take it off at night. You can sleep. You can drink coffee, kiss your dog, kiss your kids, kiss your husband. It's not going anywhere. By the way, who needs to get their nails done? This girl. Just leave it. Leave it. Ace has a hot spot on his back and he will not stop licking it. Okay, anyway. So I don't leave it. I don't typically, I lost my train of thought. Really? Seriously? Anyway. Oh, I know what I want to say. Okay. So I remembered back to when sometimes I go back in my journal and I read thoughts because my journal is my guide for writing my book, and my writer's coming Saturday and she and I are going to hopefully finish this book. And it's my heart and soul is being poured into this book, and journals that I have that I read that are very personal. And I remember reading something that I wrote at the end of my relationship before Michael. For those of you who are new or don't know, that relationship before Michael was abusive in every damaging way possible, primarily emotional. And I couldn't understand at the end why it was, I knew all the reasons why it was ending. Like my mind knew every reason why it was over. But my heart couldn't understand why, if I loved someone that much, why I couldn't make it work. Why couldn't we have the fairy tale? Why didn't we deserve the happy ending? Why? Yes, I know now that all roads lead to Michael. That's actually the name of the chapter about Michael. All roads lead to Michael. I get it now. But at the time, I couldn't, I was in so much pain. And I just could not figure out why. I had been praying so hard for him to be a good man, to love me the way I needed to be loved, to treat me well, to speak to me with respect, to make love, to do all of the things that you want a partner to do in your life. Why could he so easily forsake me? Why could he ignore me, torment me, manipulate me? I wanted him to be different so bad, and I prayed for all of those things. Yet it was ending. And I thought, I don't get it. I'm praying for exactly what I want. I'm doing what they say to do. At the time, I was newly in my new faith, and I was following the rules. I thought, you know, here I am. I'm communicating. I'm praying. I'm specifically praying for what it is I want. I want a man who will just love me. So why are we ending? Why isn't he becoming the man I want him to be? And I realize that sometimes when we pray for something and our situation changes, it's because I was praying for a good man and he was never going to be it. So my prayers were heard. They just weren't heard in the way that I expected them to be heard. But my prayers were heard. At the time, I just didn't see that. In order to bring the good man I was praying for into my life, I had to watch that one walk away. At the time, it felt like my world was ending. It felt like life as I knew it was over. I felt gutted and empty and lifeless and used and set back. I just felt like that relationship set me back years. Does that make sense? Like, I literally felt like I was on a rewind. Sometimes when we pray for something, a change in someone, a friendship to be different, a lover to be different, but it's fracturing anyway. It's ending anyway. It's not, they're continuing the behavior. We're praying so hard to stop. It's because they're not the right one. The right one is on its way, but that wrong one's got to be removed. You got to take out that trash so the new one can come. It isn't that the prayers aren't being answered. It's just that we want those changes made in the person that is in that space currently. But a lot of times that's not our forever. Not our forever friend, not our forever lover. So those people have to exit. How many times we've prayed for changes in our jobs, for our bosses to be different, for our coworkers to be different, but nothing is changing and we keep thinking, oh, I have to quit. Oh, I have to quit. That is your answer. Your answer is what you are praying for is actually coming, but you can't receive the blessing because you're still surrounded by the wrong thing. There's no room for the blessing. Can't send you a new job if you're still at your old job. Can't send you a new love if you're still in that damaging, controlling, manipulating space with your old love. I can't bring you a friend who will see you and love you and pour into you if you are still tied up in a friendship that is not serving you. So I hear the prayers and the blessing is coming, but you have to make room for it. I was reading all this in my journal and I thought, I would never have been smart enough then to know, to get any of that. I didn't have the tools to get that. I was in such a bad way that even if someone said it to me, I would have been like, what? No, I would have hung on to him by his ankle and begged him to stay. That's where I was. I wasn't clearing room in my closet for a new blessing to come. That wasn't happening. I didn't even get that. Even if God himself had come down from the heavens and been like, girlfriend, get rid of him. I'm sending Michael. I would have been like, no. And Birkenstocks are out. I was not getting that. Now I get it. Now I truly get that sometimes when we are praying for something specific, it isn't that our prayers are not going to be answered. It's that sometimes people have to transition out of your life, or you have to transition out of a situation for the blessings to come, because blessings take up room. My children are blessings. They take up a lot of room. Okay. Ace is a blessing. He takes up half my floor. See that? Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys because when I have these thoughts, I go, why didn't anyone tell me that? Truth be told, I probably wouldn't have listened, but some of you might listen. Some of you may go, Jamie, I'm not there yet. And that's totally fine. We will get there. Okay. I love you so much today. I love you. Have a great day.